Pisces, this is Star. Welcome to your whole story reading for September. For those of you not familiar, in the whole story reading, I do go through the entire deck. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with some oracle cards. See what your overall energy is. Oh, you've got Archangel Uriel. We just had that. Cancer. Cancer just got the same card, but I don't think it was with forgiveness. Okay, at the bottom we have trust the flow. So yeah, you're being called to just trust how things are playing out right now at this moment in time and understand that you are protected. You are divinely protected. I feel as though somebody may have hurt you. There's a need for you to just let this go and understand that you're never alone. There's angels here who are protecting you, who are guiding you toward your highest and greatest path. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Actually, put this here. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces most need to know at this time? I keep seeing that Chariot card, but you know, surrounded. It's like with very positive cards. I don't know if you guys are gonna get like some good news, or there's something that you may be waiting for, a message or something that you've been waiting for a long time. I think it's coming in. There's something here that's gonna make you happy. Okay, let's see. Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Again, I'm getting it. Again, there's some kind of good news. All right, let's see. The Moon. Somebody's extremely emotional. This could be you. It is your energy here. We also have a strong Cancer, so you could be dealing with a Cancer. Remember I said Cancer got this, Archangel Uriel as well, so some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, but it doesn't have to be. Oh, a lot of water energy. Okay, let's see here. I'm feeling like there was a situation here where somebody had feelings, but not as strong as the other person. There's something having to do with like an imbalance in emotions, but between two people is what I'm getting. Wow, okay, what in the world? Okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, so there's, wow. There's betrayal here. Either you were already betrayed, or this is you're gonna find out about something like this, but there is a betrayal that happened here. Perhaps somebody was pretending to have more feelings than they actually do. But so we have the Queen and the King here, and we have the Star right in the middle, in between both of them, which at first to me it looked super positive, but there was something that wasn't quite right. And there's definitely something that's not quite right here. Okay, so this is like a couple. I'm seeing a couple who, in looking at them, everything looks perfectly, not just even perfectly fine. It looks extraordinary. It looks damn good, you know. But when you look beneath the surface, there was a lot hidden here, um, and whatever was hidden was very hurtful. And so now is a time for making very calculated decisions with this information that you now have. However, I still can't, the star is such a positive card that, to be quite honest with you, I feel as though maybe not right now. You may not feel this way right now. You may not even feel this way a year from now. But at some point in your life, you're going to look back at this situation in which you were betrayed somehow or just hurt very deeply. And you're going to say, thank God that happened. That was such a blessing for me to, have to face that and open my eyes to what I truly, truly deserved. Because there's something around you that's going on here that you don't deserve. Yeah, you're really going deep here. You need to. You need to go in real deep into your emotions. Don't just try to sweep this under the rug, because look, there's a need to face the truth here. No matter how difficult it may be, because we do have that Three of Cups in reverse. This is not going to be fun. It's having to do with family. It could as well have to do with perhaps your career. Look, Six of Pentacles with the High Priestess in reverse. So again, something, there's a light that's being shined upon a situation that has not been fair for you. It will not be fair. It has never been fair. And you've been waiting with the best of intentions, waiting and waiting for something to materialize here that doesn't look like it's coming. And this is being revealed to you. We also have the moon in reverse here. So something coming out, something coming to light. Yeah. This is, let me see. Yeah. Okay, this could very well be in the workplace, or someone has perhaps stolen money if it's not in the workplace, but this could definitely be work related. I could see that. Somebody could have been like trying to sabotage your growth at a company or something like that. But I feel like someone gives up, or maybe things get a little too hot, like people are watching or something like that, and then they just give up. There's a sense here of like somebody just walking away, like it reaches like a boiling point, and then somebody just kind of backs off. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be standing up to these people. Yeah. Oof. This is going to come out like suddenly, very suddenly. It's going to cause quite a shock. There's going to be a need for you to be strong here. But you're definitely letting go of people who just, kind of disturb your peace. They just maybe bring out the worst in you. Maybe you've thought that to yourself, like you just bring out the worst in me, because that's kind of what I'm seeing. Somebody makes you very sad. They make you feel very alone. Someone's very cold. They withhold their feelings. This is somebody who has trouble like expressing emotion, and so they may come off as very, very cold. when in reality they might not be. I don't know, but it's how you're perceiving them. So really what matters is how this person is making you feel. I feel like there's still quite a bit of healing that has to happen between you and this person. Like, don't think, I feel like each of you think, well, let me just put this down. Let me just put this burden down and it'll go away. It won't go away. There's something, like, you can't just, like I said, sweep it under the rug. There's something that you need to go deeper, or there needs to be deeper. Like, if this is like at a workplace, there needs to be a deeper investigation. There's more. Okay? Just however it resonates for you, but something strange is going on here. So we do have that strong earth energy towards Virgo Capricorn. Okay, let's see. Somebody could be planning a trip secretly. Or whatever actions they're taking. It's like they're involved in something. They're involved in some sort of action, or a trip, or something here, but they're keeping it to themselves. This is very sneaky energy. Okay, I feel like somebody is putting money away. Somebody is hoarding money for themselves. This is very much a selfish act happening here, okay? So this is not like hiding money to buy someone a birthday gift. No. Mm-mm. This is very selfish, what's going on here. Somebody's being very, very sneaky, manipulative, and corrupt. And this person knows exactly what they're doing. I feel as though they're trying to keep you, in a comfort zone, like just not wanting change because they're not quite ready for change to happen. They're definitely planning some kind of change. There's someone here who is perhaps planning on moving on by themselves or something like that, but there's definitely someone here doing something shady here with money. Sorry, that beeping. Yeah. I'm hoping my son hears it as I do and decides to go and shut it off since he's not doing anything. But, okay, so I'm seeing here a soulmate relationship. You could be dealing with a Leo, but not necessarily. Let me just not call out signs, but I can't help it. Leo, Gemini, strongly, but it doesn't have to be. Let's see. Let me clarify. Yeah. Somebody is keeping their thoughts, decisions very, very close to them. They don't want anyone knowing what is going on. I feel like somebody is secretly like planning to leave a situation in the past, but they don't want anyone to know. This could be because of a new relationship, to be quite honest. Yeah. Look, the Emperor in reverse, clarified by the Empress in reverse. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. Somebody wants to leave something in the past and start something new somewhere else. And so there could be this person who wants to leave. It's because they're unhappy in their current surroundings. They don't want you to know. I feel like you're very unhappy with this situation as well. However, you're not taking action. I feel as though some of you know that you're being betrayed one way or another. Either this person is, um, I don't know, taking money from you or just taking advantage of you somehow, especially financially because it comes through pretty strongly. But you know this already, and you just let it be. Yeah, it's because you have this strong soulmate connection. You have a lot of love for this person. You could have children as well. But again, I'm seeing like you see that the feelings aren't the same. This is like I whatever it is I'm saying to you should not be a surprise. If you have a relationship that's amazing, you don't have any kind of suspicion, nothing feels funny, nothing feels off, you're absolutely happy, this is not for you because this should not be a surprise. It's not a surprise. I can see it. I can see that whoever this is for, you know this has been going on. You know that this is not a surprise. Yeah, I'm getting like sneak attack. Like somebody is planning to do something, cause a major change, ending a cycle, definitely. And this person is very confident, like they're very cocky about it. You know, like this is going to be a piece of cake. I'm just going to put this money away. No one's going to see. It's like they feel like they have this perfect plan. And this is somebody who is very, very close to you. I feel like for a lot of you, this is your spouse. Now, which is, when I was shuffling the cards, I'm telling you, I saw something like something good is coming your way. Some good news. None of this looks good, but I feel as though I keep having this feeling like something amazing is going to come out of this. Maybe, a lot of you may have been, or yeah, you may have been stuck. I say stuck, but really nobody's stuck. Nobody is stuck. Unless like you're physically in danger, sometimes that happens and you could literally be stuck because, your life might be in danger, but I'm not getting that from this. This is more so, run of the mill kind of situation where somebody is just being very self-serving and they're trying to set themselves up for the future to leave something behind. That's what I'm getting. And I feel like you feel very betrayed by this when you find this out. However, I feel like this is a situation that you probably should have exited like years ago. So it feels like it looks horrible on paper, okay? It feels horrible to say, but I just have this strong feeling that you're going to, at some point in your life, and not even that far off into the future, you're going to say, thank God. Thank God I found out about so and so, before any more damage was done or, whatever. Let's see what else. I cannot make it up, I'm telling you. Yeah. Listen, Ten of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Swords. Somebody has been stealing money. Or there possibly was an affair that, somebody is leaving you for someone else, okay? Leaving a very committed relationship for another person, perhaps. Whatever it is, it was a major betrayal. And I feel like you were meant to see this so that this cycle can finally end. You were meant to come into this awareness. This is your energy, Pisces. So it is in the reverse next to the Five of Swords in reverse. So whatever it is that is being revealed to you, it is being revealed in order to take you out of this like mental conflict of you knowing that you don't belong here with this person or in this environment, whatever it is. Again, it can very well be a career situation. So, just switch it up to however it is resonating in your life. But you have not belonged there for quite some time. And so this cycle needed to end. Yeah, it's been very difficult. It's been a very difficult like journey for you. I feel as though you find something out through a conversation with someone. Could be somebody older, maybe someone older. Could be a Virgo, but not necessarily. Just somebody that you confide in. This could even be a therapist. I'm seeing you like a light bulb goes off. Okay, so you might be in literally in a therapy session, and you realize, I need to get out of this situation, because I do see you here, even though you're very upset, very sad, heartbroken, but it puts you in sort of a warrior mode as well. This person who is leaving, I see them here as the fool. They're very confused, they're very misguided. They do definitely feel that grass is greener somewhere else, but they don't see what's coming toward them. They don't see, all the effort and work that you've put into this situation, this home situation or this job situation, everything that you contributed. They don't see that. They will not see it until it's completely gone. Yeah. I'm telling you, somebody was trying to keep you trapped, but it's like they wanted to keep you in a certain place, in a certain spot, while they had to do something else. It was very much about causing some sort of illusion or distraction, so that they can get their way. Yeah. But look, this is not just so that they could get their way. When you close this cycle, you're going to start to have these Nine of Cups moments where you're going to feel more fulfilled. You're going to, learn to laugh again and have fun. But this is about just letting go of trying to control the situation or trying to control the narrative of your life. This is about having more faith. But again, I'm seeing a light bulb going off and you taking action immediately. Giving up on a situation finally, because you realize, I keep trying and trying, but there is no happiness to be had here. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody's just been trying to hold you back. They don't want you looking to the horizon. They don't want you thinking about the future, like your future being better. No, they want to have the control over, what you do, what you say. I do feel like you're around somebody very controlling. Yeah, I'm getting here, when you get to the point where you finally just let this all go, give up on it, um, I feel like you might have this tendency to kind of wallow in that sorrow. Okay, but understand that once that happens, there's going to be opportunities that are going to be opening up for you. And you do have this choice. Okay, every day we have choices that we need to make. You do have this choice to either stay at home and cry about what has happened in your life and how that narrative that you had didn't quite pan out, or you can just focus on those new opportunities, because I do feel like they're going to lead you towards something that you didn't even know you wanted. So yeah, there's going to be a major spiritual lessons here. I feel as though once this is all said and done, you're going to be a totally transformed person. You're going to think differently. I feel like people are not going to even recognize like who you are anymore. Yeah, you're going to be very, some of you could be dealing again with a fire sign, or just somebody who's very, I don't know why this is coming coming through as a bit aggressive. I get like aggressive conversation, like almost bullying, and even his stance. Look at this guy's the way he's sitting and everything. I don't know. It just gives me an aggressive sort of energy here. But I see you maturing in your communication. So maybe before, your emotions were all over the place, and you could have like screamed and cried and made a scene, yelled, threw thing, whatever it is. I'm actually seeing literally throwing things. But I feel like this person is going to be surprised in the way that you have matured, you know, over time as you're healing. Yeah, this is going to be the end of this illusion that this person, but again, they had this all planned. They were creating an illusion, but they were already planning their exit. Yeah, you see, look, somebody made this happen. They manifested the end of this situation. Hmm. So you built something with someone, but there was no real peace in that structure. This could have been a relationship, could have been a business, you know, whatever it is. There was no cohesiveness. And this was unforeseen. You never thought that this was not going to work out, because at one point it seemed like it was destined. And guess what? It was definitely destined. But it was destined in a way that you didn't anticipate. It was destined in a way that this was meant to push you toward, you know, that next level, push you toward being more, just a wiser person, a more mature version of yourself. So yeah, it looks like mission accomplished. Okay, what else do we have for Pisces? I see positive changes, okay? Endings, okay? Definitely endings, but there's positive changes, and you're going to perceive these things to not be so positive, because I do see things moving very slowly for you. In part because I feel as though you're not really getting help from anyone, and you're going to feel this. You're going to feel kind of like you've just been thrown to the wolves and nobody's around to lend a hand. So I do kind of see you being overwhelmed. This is a really amazing. So the universe is going to, like, events are going to make you feel very overwhelmed, but this is sort of a test, more so for yourself, to show you what you're truly made of, to show you not just the good parts of what you're made of, but also all of your insecurities, everything that's been holding you back, the reasons why maybe you feel as though you threw away, you know, X amount of years of your life, you wasted time, whatever this is. I feel as though you're going to come to this realization. There's definitely like this feeling of mature, like you're going to the next level. You are going to be the best version of yourself once you get through this ending, this difficulty that is like approaching you. Yeah. See, the fear, what holds you back, this fear, this devil energy, it's actually just fear of facing the truth. But in facing that truth of these difficulties, facing the fact that you're facing these difficulties is the only way that you're going to realize, you know, who you really are. And that's why this was destined to happen. And there's a lot of worry, you know, surrounding this. There's just a lot of anxiety. Look at this, the Tower. There's some truths that are going to be revealed here. Yeah, this is about a partner. Let's see. There's going to be some family that's going to let you down, or just people very close to you that are going to let you down. I feel like you're going in different directions with someone. You may have grown apart, and there's this difficult conversation taking place here of, we both know that there's this major change that needs to happen because we're going in opposite directions. Yeah, and this causes a lot of emotion. This is where that fear lies, is in accepting that fact. And not pushing back anymore. Not trying to control it. Just letting it flow, letting it be. Look. Like, I knew that sounded familiar. At the bottom of the deck, we had trust the flow. Trust in what is happening to you, because it's happening for you. It's happening to put you on this new path of where you want to be. You just don't know it yet, because you're so afraid of the unknown that you're just holding on to for dear life to that past, no matter how painful it is, no matter how much you've been disrespected or just taken for granted, however this resonates for you. But I feel like this is all based on fear, because you don't yet understand your own power. You haven't stepped into your own power yet. And so Archangel Uriel is here to kind of support you in that. And look, the Ace of Wands with the Nine of Swords, this causes you an immense amount of stress to think about this new beginning, these new actions that you have to take, but it's time. It's time to move on. This is the Chariot. This is about moving on very confidently, decisively, victoriously. But the sevens are definitely about progress, change. It is time for progress and change. The Empress creates new life. So this is the creation of something new, and it's coming very fast. Judgment with the Sun. I'm telling you, you're gonna have a light bulb moment, or there's gonna be some sort of declaration, announcement, some kind of truth is coming out that may cause you quite a bit of stress, because you feel as though things are going too fast for you, like things are going at 100 and you only feel comfortable at about 30 miles an hour. So yeah, I feel as though, when you go through this, you're going to be reaching out to people for support, for help, for assistance. And I think that's where you're going to realize who your friends really are. And in some cases, it's really going to rock your world. Like it's going to be quite the wake-up call. Yeah, but here's the thing, like, I feel like this is a good wake-up call, because I see here in a lot of cases, let's say your friends do let you down, or let's say your spouse lets you down, or your family, whoever. Let's say these people who you had all these expectations on, when I go through A, B, and C, such and such, I'm sure they'll be there for me and bring me some chicken soup. And then A, B, and C happened, and such didn't show up with the damn chicken soup. And here you are feeling like, just feeling like crap, because all of these things are happening so quickly, and you're having to face it kind of alone. But not really. I mean, you're not alone. It's just that people aren't living up to the expectation that you assigned to them. But the thing is that with all this happening here, that like your world is definitely being turned upside down, shook up, you're giving a wake-up call, all these things, because whatever the structure of your life has been, however you've been used to dealing, like with yourself, with others, it's not going to be. And this is going to liberate you. This falling of this tower, I don't see it as a bad thing. I see it, and I don't even see this like, yeah, you may have some people that you won't speak to anymore, but I honestly, for the most part, I feel as though this is going to cause you to be a more independent person emotionally. Okay, so you may have had some codependency issues, or maybe you had these issues where you felt as though you needed others to help solve whatever crisis you were going through at the moment. Whereas this experience was meant to teach you that you know very well what you need to do in a crisis. You're more than capable of getting through this on your own. And I think once you get over that hump, you will never go back to a situation in which you know you're settling for something that you just deserve so much more. Again, this could be relationship, this could be, in a job. Maybe you're just taken for granted at your job. Maybe you're not getting paid enough. Maybe you get passed over for promotions, and Sally over here that started 2 weeks ago, she's already gotten that promotion. That's a little extreme, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so I actually feel this is really just causing you to grow up, and set clear boundaries, and really value yourself, so that other people, it's like you're teaching other people how to value you and how to treat you, what's acceptable to you going forward in this new version of yourself, because everybody around you, they're going to now start experiencing this new version of yourself, because this did not exist in the past. And so there may be some, new rules. But I just feel, this that's being revealed, it can be something about someone else, the betrayals, things like that. Yeah, the truth may be coming out. But I also feel like what's being revealed is like you are getting to know yourself. You are almost like reintroducing yourself to the world as a result of these major changes that you've gone through. Look, we start off here with the Five of Wands in reverse. The fives are about change. Pages are about, new beginnings, new opportunities. Yeah. So I'm seeing here, someone, I feel like this is you, just not fighting it anymore. You're going to, maybe you don't feel like this right now, but you're going to be in a place where you're going to feel confident enough to say, okay, it's going to be okay. We're starting over in this area, or maybe my whole life. Maybe I'm starting my whole life over, because we do have the Hierophant here in reverse, and that could very well be your whole life turned upside down. All your beliefs, what you used to believe, that is no more. Okay, there is this new beginning again with the Ace of Cups. This could be a completely different view of yourself, like how you used to perceive yourself. You don't even identify with that anymore. Yeah, I see you much more confident, and this confidence is what gets you, over that, those obstacles that used to hold you back in the past. I feel like this is where you're able to say, okay, this situation, I've given to it, hasn't given anything back, so I'm confident enough now to turn my back and move on. Whereas in the past you weren't. So now you are realizing that anything in your life here that doesn't give you a return on your investment and is not successful, you're moving on. Yeah, this is about being able to make decisive, choices, confident choices toward your happiness, having no qualms about it. Yeah, you fought this for quite a while. But you're deciding to make the change. I'm seeing it here. You're going to do it. And just remember that everything that you're learning about yourself right now, everybody around you is needing to learn that as well. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, look at you. Look at you getting over all of these insecurities, everything that used to hold you back. Look at you facing the devil with courage and just completely fearless. Some of you are definitely moving on. Look, the Six of Swords with the Four of Wands in reverse. Some of you are definitely leaving codependent, toxic relationships, situations, careers, You're walking away. Yeah, you're walking away from what used to be your life, that hierophant, that you know, that long-standing belief, like maybe something you believed in for your whole life. You're totally walking away from it. This could be a marriage as well. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Capricorn, Leo. I see here as well. Yeah, you're letting go of what didn't bear fruit. Whereas before you were crying over that spilt milk, still having hope that this would be successful, Six of Wands in the upright, but realizing that it's not, because here it is. The reality is that it's in reverse. It did not work out. It's not going to work out. So you're letting go. You make the decision to let go. Yeah. Yeah, because this was just adding so much chaos to your life, clouding your judgment, and not allowing you to see what truly is on the horizon that will make you happy. I think you're going to be a lot more focused now going forward. Yeah. Yeah. And you're going to be much more open now to starting that new cycle of, whatever it was that you were um, digging your heels in, like you just didn't want to take the action. You're going to do it. Yeah. But you're going to do it when you're at a much more comfortable, confident place in your life. So if you're not feeling like that, don't rush yourself. It's going to happen. Just, trust the flow. It's going to happen. You're being led down that path. So you don't necessarily have to do anything, like rush, you know what I mean? Just don't resist. Go with the flow. Yeah. See, because you were stuck in this way of thinking of, but that was my dream. And this is not fair because that was my dream. And this is not fair. And we can go, in circles forever. And that was keeping you, literally, Eight of Swords. This was keeping you in a mental prison. Thinking about how good it could have been. But it ended up not being. Yeah. You were trying to avoid harsh feelings. You were trying to avoid broken heart, feeling betrayed, lied to. You didn't want to face that. You didn't want to have to. You wanted to remain consistent. You didn't want your life to be, out of place. But you're being liberated. Honestly, you are. I have this feeling that you got, like, there's going to be a group of you out there who are going to come to this realization. And once you're comfortable in that realization, I do think you're going to have this feeling of, like, just relief. Like, oh my gosh, finally, I'm going to actually walk away from this. I'm going to separate myself from this. It's been a nightmare. Finally, I'm going to do it. And there's a sense of relief. But this is like total liberation if you allow it, because no one's going to force you. But just know that you're being protected and you're being guided through this. But you are being asked to forgive whatever those betrayals were, the lies, whoever maybe was using you for money or just simply taking advantage of you. The path to liberation does, begin with the forgiveness, because until you do this, you're going to continue being a slave to that event. Okay? So yeah, it wasn't fair. Whatever happened, it wasn't fair. But now you have to make the decision. Are we ready to move on from that? Because the universe thinks you are. You just have to trust that and trust where you're being guided towards. Okay? I hope that was helpful, Pisces. Love you guys. See you soon.